Hello and welcome everyone. I'm here to do this new moon in Pisces coming up here. I believe it's the 2nd of March. And I was going through, picking out the decks that I wanted to use today, but I've been wanting to make the powers of Orishas. I used to make a lot of those videos and, you know, for those of you who follow me a long time, I was raised in the Santeria tradition, Caribbean, uh, when the Spaniards brought the African slaves to the Caribbean here and to build buildings and churches and stuff like that. But they brought their wisdom, African tradition wisdom. And so the Caribbean, many, Puerto Rico, from where both my mother and father were born, and the Dominican Republic, Cuba, all those right there is, and in South America, some too, work with the Orishas, the gods and goddesses of the Orishas, the Yamaya. And here's Yamaya right here. And she's like, in the decks that I have, she's the Empress. She's very powerful Yamaya, and very much loved, very much adored, as is Oshun. Oshun spelled Oshun. She's like the love goddess for them. But I just brought her out for this mermaid image that they have from her, and it's by I guess iWorld Helly, or I don't even know. I have to Google it. I haven't Googled it, but I've had this since I printed up 9/7/2020. So I just thought it'd be cool to resonate with her as this Pisces new moon, because I'm definitely going to come back and do some more reaches. I missed those videos because I was raised as, again, in the Santeria, and that's when, and all I told you my father's mother was the medicine woman in the mountains of Puerto Rico. She did all the herbs, and she was very powerful. And then on my mother's side, all 10 kids, even the boys, all into it. We would sit down at the tables, and all my aunties and uncles were psychic mediums, or intuitives, as you can say. And Pisces is really one of the most intuitive signs of the zodiac. So, but yeah, I want to come back with the Orishas, and we would sit down, and I'll never forget this one woman. She was Dominican, and I was a little kid, like 7. I remember I was already in grade school, but like 7-ish, 8-ish, and she pulled me aside. And she was smoking this big, huge cigar, like they do, Dominican cigar, and she just like telling me, you're gonna be one of us. You've got the know-how, you got the, I don't know if you call it a gift, but And then, as I am a Pisces too, I am very sensitive and sensitized, and here I am now on YouTube. So, okay, but we're gonna do some videos for the powers of the Orishas. Okay, so I'll put this back here. Little Al's taking a nap, so I'm trying to be not excited. Little Al. I don't know if you can hear her, but when she sleeps, she kind of moans a little bit, like she makes sounds. I've had probably a dozen cats in my life, and she's the only one that does that. Every single time she's napping, she's making these sounds like, like she's, I don't know, chasing mice or something. I don't know what she's doing. Anyway, okay, so I did want to bring out some information here, but so we're here in the March, April. Okay, so this is a moon of service called a seed moon. The tarot for this time is the Fool, the spiritual initiate. I prefer that word, spiritual initiate. The herbs are broom, yellow dock, Irish moss. The colors are pale green, red, violet. The stones are aquamarine, and I'm wearing my grandmother's aquamarine that was presented to me on my 18th birthday. Aquamarine, bloodstone, fluorite. The animals are cougar, hedgehog, and boar. The goddesses are Astarte, Minerva, Luna, the Roman goddess, of course, Luna, Artemis. And the medicine is burst of new energy, growing, exploring, learning, inner child work, new beginnings, balance of light and dark, and the spring equinox is also coming for us stars, so I want to make a video for that. And the creative power, activate, action to bond. Okay, so that might mean something different for all of us, but creative power, activate, the action to bond. Okay, so that's what we're going to do here. Okay, and let me see what up. This is just notes I take. Okay, so hold on. Let me set this down over here because little Lala sleeping on the bed. Okay, so, and we've got my little stone of love here, and this crystal I have that I like. It's a quartz crystal, but you can wear it as a pendant, but I kind of like it as a nice figurative stone, and faith. Okay, so let me write it down like that. Okay, now before I pick and I pull out two of my dolly decks and then the tarot of the mermaids. Okay, tarot de las serenas. Okay, and this is I think the lover's card in that one. But I do want to, I brought out my Gaia Oracle, and I do want to just quickly bring this emphasized information for this reading, because it is Pisces. I've taken a little more dedication to this reading. Not that I don't ever, I always harness my energies for each reading I do, but because I am a Pisces sun, I wanted to bring a little more information up. And then this is the Gaia Oracle, Tony Carmine Salerno. I have others. I really enjoy him. And Gaia, of course, is Mother Earth. So let's just see. Let's go to the first one, 32. Here we have 32, Purification Water. And that's why I wanted to bring out, because, you know, Pisces is the water sign, okay? Purification Water, emotional cleansing, rejuvenation. And we all need that, especially with this pandemic still effing going on. We need to heal within. We need to, you know, take those sea salt baths, walk by a body of, you know, water, a lake, an ocean, or take your sea salt baths if you don't live by bodies of water. But this is really important, emotional rejuvenation and cleansing. This card signifies healing and rejuvenation, which comes as a result of emotional cleansing. In the coming days, you may experience some emotional turmoil, deep feelings that you thought you had already dealt with or previously resolved resurface seemingly out of nowhere. Do not be concerned, for a profound healing is taking place, and that at the end of this process you will feel all the better for it. The lady featured on this card emerges from the deep waters of her emotions into the light of a new day. Okay, and you can see the sun star. Our beautiful sun star is giving her warmth and, you know, strength. Okay, so the lady featured on this card emerges from the deep waters of her emotions into the light of a new day. Emotionally cleansed and rejuvenated, she now is ready to move fully into her power, free of the emotional baggage that she previously carried. Okay, and you know, he's talking about a she, but you know, she, he, it's all the same. It's us, you know, us. Okay, she, he, it's all the same. It's all in balance, like the yin yang. The affirmation: I allow all unresolved feelings to surface. I give thanks for the healing that is taking place. I am emotionally cleansed. I am free of emotional baggage. I release all that no longer serves for me. Okay? So even though this is a new moon, because usually in new moons it speaks of new beginnings, and then at full moons we release what no longer serves us, but let's keep doing it. If you're feeling in a funk, then the affirmation: I allow all unresolved feelings to surface. I give thanks for the feeling I give thanks for the healing that is taking place. I am emotionally cleansed. I am free of emotional baggage. I release all that no longer serves me. Okay. And that could be, you know, your thoughts, your feelings. That also could be, you know, sometimes people, even our own families, always are, you know, can put you in a funk. So just keep on going. Don't. It's about us right now, how we heal, right? Not many people, unless you're, you know, in a position of having surgery and stuff, can others heal you? The only way to heal your mind is to do it on your own. Okay, go within, and that's what gives you spiritual strength too. Oh, I forget these cards. Yeah, he has them. He has them not like that. I gotta look them up first. I should have written a number here. Okay, hold on. Dedicated to Gaia, goddess of the earth, my muse and inspiration. It is through her love, grace, and wisdom that my work comes into existence. That's who Tony Carmine dedicated this to Mother Earth. Okay, so remembrance. Here we go. Remembrance. I don't know how I do it. Like, oh, here it goes. Okay, page 48. 48. Yeah, we all have to get out of this funk, my friends. I know I'm one of them. Remembrance, resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. It is said that all that we have is the present. While that is true, it is also true that in essence, past, present, and future are one. We are connected energetically to both past and future. Life is an evolving story, and where we are now is a result of where we have been. This card signifies that past feelings and emotions are resurfacing from deep within you, and you may find yourself on an emotional roller coaster over the coming days. Do not fight it. This is all fine. It is important to occasionally remember and honor your past, for it is part of you, part of your soul's journey. Yet remember to honor every part of it, regardless of whether you perceive some parts to be good or bad. For in some way, every experience has helped to expand your understanding and appreciation of life. Occasionally, reflecting on the past is healthy, just as giving some thought to your future is wise. Okay, I like that sentence. Occasionally, reflecting on the past is healthy, just as giving some thought to your future is wise. However, excessive preoccupation with either only serves to rob you of the present moment, and that serves no real purpose. And the affirmation of this card, remembrance, I bless my past and I'm grateful every experience, for every experience has helped me expand my understanding of love. My life is forever unfolding as it should. The past, the present, and the future are one. I honor and respect my feelings and emotions, for they are part of my story. Okay, so the affirmation one more time. I bless my past, and I am grateful for every experience. For every experience has helped me expand my understanding of love. My life is forever unfolding as it should. The past, the present, and the future are one. I honor and respect my feelings and emotions, for they are part of my story. Okay, so this is the remembrance card. You can see she's coming out of the ocean right there. Okay, and now we have Ocean of Eternal Love, and it does show like a full moon, but we're coming into this new moon, and it's all good. So we can start it. Okay, so here we have 44, Ocean of Eternal Love. Okay, and that's a good number, 44. 8, it's a power number. Healing, creativity, fertility. It is said that love conquers all. This is especially true for you at the moment. Something is resolved and healed through love. What was previously barren now becomes fertile. A seed is planted and you are the co-creator. The conditions are favorable. The timing is right. A new creation awaits you. The birth of something new brings joy and excitement. The forever changing seasons of eternity turn their invisible wheel and a new cycle begins. A new image is born. And the affirmation, love heals. Love brings resolution. Love conquers. Love creates. Love is eternal. Okay, it's on page 80. So here we have card number 44, 8 on page 80. Okay, so 8 is that number of, power too. So, but we're just trying to like get ourselves to keep on going. This, pandemic is definitely not going away. So we have to kind of recognize where we stand and where we are so we can not be in a funk. because we got to get out of this. What's this, going on 3 years with this pandemic crazy? So I'm one of them. I got to get out of the funk too. Okay, but as a reader, I go within a lot. I don't know how you guys, and I'm sure it's easy for me because I live alone in the respect. I don't have children, grandchildren, and having to concern myself for others. I have that time to go into introspective time. I do. I believe in that. I truly do. I know it's difficult when have a job and then you come home and you have your family and blah, blah. It's not blah, blahs. It's more like truth, truth, truth. But if you can take 15 minutes to half an hour a day and even tell your family, look, I gotta go. And we don't have to call it meditation. Just say, I'm going to take this half hour for me. And always write in your journal. I believe in that too. Okay. But and the mantra for today too, I just thought, allow more love into your life. Okay. And that could be you too. Self-healing love. Take that half hour a day, even if your family are like, well, you need this and I need that. Just say, well, I'm going to take this half hour. Okay. You love me. You let me have it. And love yourself, really. Because if you don't love yourself, okay, this card right here just kind of popped. If you don't love yourself, and I think this one, yep, wants to come through. How can you really, be a teacher of love? You know what I mean? And you have to. There'll be more people that would give you this, how do you say, respect. Respect. Okay. And, like, of course, no, we're not all Mother Teresa's, but, the respect that Mother Teresa received from all the beautiful good she did, the love she put out to the whole world. I think that's what is important now. We need that kind of love sent out. She was a master in all of that. And have faith. Okay, have faith. And we were just talking about love. Have love. Okay, so faith and love are living things. Edgar Casey taught me that. Okay, so let's just pick 3 more. They're just coming through. Okay. And I love my Dolly so much. I was grateful for being part of that grand opening. Okay. So here we have faith and love. And this is the lovers in this deck. Okay. And this, I think, is maybe the Queen of Swords. I should have looked it up. But anyway, we'll put the lovers here so that we think about love. Okay? All right, my friends. And remember, make this new moon on March 2nd about your new beginnings. Writing in a journal. Or, cleaning out the closet. Things like that. That's what we need. Oh, wait, we got the 2 of Swords already. Okay. So this is how our thinkings, but 2s also speak of that balance, and you can see she's blindfolded. So, her intellect, she's definitely working with it. She's just feeling it. So she's just, kind of when you want to go into meditative time and you just close your eyes and, whatever comes to mind to your intellect, you jot it down on pen and paper always is important. And I believe in that because now I have many journals and it's so great. And date them because back in the day when I started, I just write things down. And then, years later, I'm like, well, when did I write this? So just date them and then put them away too. And then when you find them again, reread them. You're like, wow, that's where I was at that time. And wow, I was thinking like this. And I think that's good. And 2 speak of that balance too. Keep your thoughts balanced. That's what we need. We need more balance right now. But I think overall, for being in this pandemic so long, especially for those who've lost your loved ones, it's like we gotta pray and put it in perspective because at least when it's not a war where humans are killing other humans. This is just some. I don't know. I think God sent it. Wow, talking about balance, here we have Major Arcana, the Chariot. Definitely. So here we have, the chariot. Chariot speaks of that victory. Okay, victory. Well, I haven't seen this deck in a while. So consider that, that you see here, she's into that introspective mode, right? But keeping that balance with the twos. And the chariot's major arcana does speak of that, keeping that balance. He's working with two dolphins, but you can't have, usually a chariot, would have two horses, and you can't just have one going this way and one going, you got to keep them in balance. And if you've ever ridden horses, you know that they have their own mind. You gotta, that's why they have that bridle and you control, because horses do their own damn thing. But um, this is about having a victory, okay? But it's about you having that willpower. You are, riding that horse. You are the one working this chariot with the animals that are pulling it. So, you're in charge, okay? Not the animals. You're in charge. So it's time to, like, I don't want to say take control in like a dictator way, but keep it in balance. Just take control, but everything in balance, not from ego, from like intellect. Okay, not like I'm the boss and I'm going to tell everybody how to do it. No, 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 no. This is about you're working with with others here, right? Whether it's two horses or these dolphins here, and you gotta keep them that they want to take you somewhere. Okay. It's like a teamwork. Okay. And yes, in a teamwork, you have to have a captain, right? So you be the captain, but all the others are still part of that team to take you to the win. Okay. So think of it as a win-win. Okay. And stay in balance. Stay in balance. Stay in balance. I guess balance is the theme so far. Okay, now we have the Five of Cups here. Okay. Just trying to see. So this looks like a merman. There's like a merman, but you can see there's like a pyramid. So underneath, like Atlantis kind of thing. And so, it's like fives uh, are those that can have that like education kind of thing, to teach. So, okay, I'm going to keep moving here, but he's, I think it's a man because it looks like it's got like short hair there. I feel this is a male, but you could see there's a pyramid, so maybe it's an introspection time. But let's continue with the dollies. But it seems like keeping the balance is open up with the cups, okay, and the Serenas, the tarot of mermaids, okay. So it's like a theme going on. Stay in balance. Stay in balance. Okay, so here we come. Major Arcana. The Fool comes through again. I prefer the wording of spiritual initiate. Okay, spiritual initiate, because it's I understand with the Fool they're trying to say, okay, starting out new, you know this person is not doesn't understand about metaphysics yet, or you know what you can do when you go within. So they call it the Fool, and in Spanish called loco. Okay, but uh, I totally prefer spiritual initiate because yes, even spiritual initiate, we're starting from the beginning. There's not even a number put to this card. Okay, it's zero. We're at zero, so there's a lot to consider and what road you want to take. But he's with his horse, and it seems he's looking up. He's holding a sun disk, so he wants to learn, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to learn. Okay, wanting to learn in positive ways, and to me, this is like Dali's painted some kind of spiritual force here that's it's invisible to him, but like you know, spirit is guiding him on his journey. Okay, and we need to like step it up on this journey because this pandemic has put us all in a funk in a backward way, and for those of you who lost your loved ones, it's been, I mean, very serious. serious times, but we can still not get deep funk. We got to keep moving. We got to keep moving. Okay, well, here we have something that's keep moving. This is the Four of Wands, the Four of Fire, and this is typically known as the marriage card. So that's good. There's love in the air, and kind of that's what we need. Some have faith, bring love. Just that's what we need. Okay, so and get outside in the respect, or get out to go dancing with those, as long as you feel comfortable with who you're with. Because again, remember, with this pandemic, we don't want to get too close to people. But if it's your own family, and you all love to dance, and I know my family did, we always had on you know the music and dancing was really a big part of my family gatherings. So um, definitely. Okay, so but it's nice to see the marriage card come through, because that's balanced in itself. We have the four, the stability of four. I talk about the fours, how the pyramids were built on a stable four pattern square up to being to the heavens, and learn all the wisdom that they have taught us. Yeah, so there's love. There's love, and that's what is healing. Love heals. Okay, now we have another four of coins. Well, this is positive too. So here we have that stability, and it's like, the money also in a stable place. So when we think of the fours of this is like, your finances, coins, pentacles, the money. Um, it's like it's going to be a good, good. Don't 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 fear money. And here we have, looks like there's a Buddha in the middle there. Remember, this is Dali. Dali had that mind, the universal mind. So he embraced all kind of traditions. That's why I loved him. Okay, and I do too. I was raised Catholic, but you bring beauty to this world. I embrace what you practice. So, but here we have another, stable way to think about our finances. Good values. Okay, so, and even if some of you are not in that, just don't think negative. Stay as positive as you can. Okay, because two fours came out, and that's kind of good for this reading, in the respect that we need that stability. Mind, body, and soul stability. And here we're starting on this new journey with the spiritual initiate card. So, but there's love. Marriage is when two people love. So that's positive too. Love is here. And Juan speaks of that fire, like this is passionate love, obviously leading towards a marriage. And then there's the fours here talking about coin. Don't fret on it. Just keep keep doing what you're doing. Okay. Yowzo, this is nice. Now the Knight of Wands, the Fire Knight, is here. Okay, so he's definitely a player. In the respect, he's pretty powerful. So he's about also that creativity. That passion, fire, passion, that you want to create things, and he's that. And he's in the castle as well. And there's a frog down here. Dolly painted. Looks like a ceramic frog in the bottom. I'm not sure what frog medicine is. I'd have to look it up, but he's got this frog in there. I obviously meant something to him. But here we have, another horse, Bower of the Horse. That's why they called when cars were invented, horsepower. Okay, because for how the engines run. Because before, cars, it was all horses doing the job. Okay, so this is powerful too. It's like they want you to like get on that journey. Okay, horses took us somewhere where we could walk to this place, but horses could take us to another place far away where we couldn't do that by walking. you know so this is like saying, just Just start your spiritual initiate journey, and consider on using the proper horsepower for yourself. Now, mind you, it doesn't mean you got to get on a horse to get somewhere. I mean, you can drive yourself wherever, but in your car. But it's like your passion, whatever you do from here on out, you have to have that passionate energy for that fire, passionate energy. Okay. So, this is a knight, so he's in the castle. Okay. So that means he's in a proper position to meet others that can, agree with him and kind of even work with him. That this is good. This is good. Okay. And this is your new journey. This is it's the spiritual initiate journey. So don't think you can't. Just think you will. Okay, you will. And you're going to have fire fervor to do it. Okay. Yowza. Okay, so now we have this beautiful Temperance card here, Major Arcana. You can see it's an angel and working with the two goblets, like, doing the alchemy here. Let me pull this one right here while I have it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now, woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the Six of Wands, the Six of Fire, speak of that victory. So this is awesome too. Temperance, number 14. So this is beautiful. So you see this journey that we're going on here, it's going to be victorious. Have that passionate energy that you were just talking about there. Here we're starting this journey. Have your passion about it. And because we have the Knight of Wands, as I say, he's already in the castle, but he knows people that live, in the castles, in the respect that those are the people that can help you, on your journey. So just think about, this is, again, I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is 6. This is that victory number. Okay. So this is like having that, right, that karma, you're at the right place at the right time kind of victory. It's talking about, and that it's all about peace too. There's no, he's holding a wand. It's not like he's holding a sword up. This is his passion. Okay. But yeah, I think it's real nice. Okay. And then uh Temperance is about balance again. You can see how she's got the 2 cups and working that balance of the water going in and out, and she's by a body of water. So, and obviously she's angelic from the heavens. So again, I believe in prayer so much. I really do, the power of prayer. So I will take that time a day, if you can, even if it's 5 minutes. Turn technology off. I encourage always, I have all the years I've been here on YouTube, pen and paper in case of a word or a phrase or a thought, or, and write it down and date it. And then you can look back to it a year from now or 5 years from now, and you'll be like, wow, that's where I was, you know. But this is a good read, really. And then again, this kind of adds to it. Allow more love into your life. Hear the angelic realms saying, keep that balance. No pressures, no worries. Even though, this is hard to tell people that are losing loved ones not to worry, but it's like keep your balance. Just keep affirming and praying, okay? And show the love, even if you have lost, loved ones. Keep that balance because, you know, it seems like even from horrible moments in our lives, we come out of that in a better frame of mind, in a better way. So, I think it's important for you to just consider that and keep that balance, because and the victories here, and then here we have, the marriage card. It's like there's love, there's victory, here's the angelic realm saying keep that balance. Don't Start your journey towards being a knight of fire. You know, male, female, doesn't really matter. It's about putting the passion into it. Okay? Keep that intellect, your thoughts in balance. Again, this is the phrase here. The Chariot, Major Arcana, all about that balance. So that's the theme, the balance. Okay? And here we have this 5, speaks of changes. 5 is speak of change and change of how your emotions are. Okay? And sometimes it's good to take that meditative time. I truly believe in that too. The older I get, back in the day, 30s and 20s, 30s. What? You want me to what? Meditate? I got things to do. But honestly, now I turn technology off and I'm grateful. And you always have pen and paper and you write your thoughts. But yeah, I think things are just, that's the kind of like the bottom line. And if you can get by a body of water, take that nice sea salt in your bathtub, put in some sea salt, then you can, you know, or sometimes, what I like to do is I take a quick shower to clean my body, and then I do fill my tub and I put sea salt in it. And, thinking, I'm a Pisces, so I believe I'm a mermaid, okay? So, and how I love swimming in the Gulf of Mexico. So, but, just go into that other world, if you want to call it, that other place so that you can, you know, calm, think, dream, and put it out to the future. That's how it works. Okay. Much love to all of you. And remember, just stay calm and just keep loving. I love you all. Ciao.